Are you running a solar business and finding it difficult to manage services bookings and customer inquiries on WhatsApp? Handling messages and following up manually can take a lot of your time. So in this video, I am going to teach you how to simplify solar service bookings with a WhatsApp chatbot. This chatbot automatically welcomes users, shares them the services you are offering, asks about their information, and at the end sends them a customized message completely based on their input. All without any manual efforts from your sides. So this is the exact automated chatbot we will be creating in this video. But before we continue, I just want to share something extremely important with you. If you are planning to purchase any Pabbly subscription, use my exclusive coupon code MEHPC. By using this code, you will get an amazing discount on both yearly and lifetime Pabbly plans. So don't forget to use it. Now we will start the creation of this amazing automation step by step. At first, open a new tab and search pabbly.com/Chatflow. So this is the official page of Pabbly Chatflow. In this page, on the right hand side, you will see two options: sign in and sign up free. If you are a new user, then you will click on sign up free option and get 100 free credits every month to explore the software. Or if you are an existing user just like me, then simply click on the sign in option. As we are creating a WhatsApp chatbot and that will be created with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, so I am going in this by clicking on this access now button. So this is the dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow. You can also add your WhatsApp number in your Pabbly Chatflow account by simply clicking on this plus add WhatsApp number button. When you click on it, it will provide you two options, name as WhatsApp Connect and Manual Token Connect. If you want a detailed video of how you can connect your WhatsApp number in your Pabbly Chatflow account, then we have already created a separate video for it. Check the description below for the video link. And the left hand side, there are multiple features of Pabbly Chatflow. If you want to learn about all of these features, then we have already created a separate video for it. I have shared the link of the video in the description below. Now, as we are creating a WhatsApp chatbot, so I will click on this flows option. So this is the page where you can create multiple types of WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow Flow Builder. It creates and manages static chatbot seamlessly using a no-code, user-friendly drag and drop builder. As we are creating a new WhatsApp chatbot, so I will click on this plus add flow button. So this is the starting point of your flow, name as trigger. But before this, at first you have to give the name to your flow. So here I am entering my flow name as Simplify Solar Service Bookings with WhatsApp Chatbot. Now I'll give you a quick review about these two options, messages and actions. Under these options, you will see different buttons are there. We will use these buttons in the creation of our flow. And the right hand side, there are two options. The one is active and active toggle. With the help of this toggle, your flow will be active. If you don't enable this toggle, then your flow will become inactive and it will not work. And the another one is save button. With the help of this button, your flow will be saved and updated. Now let's get started. So for starting the creation of your flow, at first you have to select your trigger event. When you click on it, it will provide you multiple types of trigger events. I am creating this flow with the help of keywords, so I will select this. Keywords are those manually entered words that I expect that my user will send to me. As I am creating this flow with the help of keywords, so the first keyword I am entering is hi. After writing the keyword, you have to press enter so that it will add it in the list. Now I am adding one more keyword as hello. These are the most expected keywords that my user will send to me. Now, whenever my user will send any of these keywords to my WhatsApp business account, then automatically my bot gets triggered and reply to them by sending them one welcome message. For that, I am adding one text button from here and going to write one welcome message for my users in this enter message box. As hello, welcome to SunPower's Solar Solutions. In this message, I have also write that how may I assist you today. So for answering this, I am adding two quick buttons for my user. For that, I will click on this plus add button and going to enter the button name as Solar Services. Next, I am going to select the button type as quick reply. After that, I will click on this moving forward. The second button I am going to add as contact support. Next, I will click on the save button. Now I am connecting my trigger point to this message. Now let's say my users wants to view the solar services that I am providing to them. Then they will click on the solar service button. Then my bot will reply to them. For that, I am adding one list button from here by dragging it. As you can see, this list box is divided in three parts. The name as hello, header, body and footer. Where in this case I am not writing any header or footer, so I am leaving this blank and directly writing the message in this enter body box as great choice, please tell us what you are looking for. Now for adding a list of types of solar services, I am going to click on this H section button and going to enter the section title as service types. Next, for adding list of options, I will click on this plus add items button 4 times. Here I am going to add only 4 types of solar services, but you can add more. The process of adding items in your list will be the same. Now I am going to enter different types of services in each of these enter title boxes. Here I have entered as residential solar system, commercial solar system, rooftop solar panels and solar maintenance. After that I will link this circle which are present in front of solar services to this list node. Here it is connect. Moving forward, when my user will select the service type, then my bot will reply to them. But before that I am going to do the setup of custom field tags. For that I will click on this actions option and adding button is set custom field by dragging it here, and I am going to select the contact custom field as service type, and in this enter value box I'm going to write this residential solar system because I set this contact custom field not specifically for this service type. That's why I am linking this to this. Now I am going to explain you why we use this contact custom field not here and from where you can create this contact custom field. But before switching to the another tab, you have to save your flow. If you don't save your flow and switch to the another tab, then all the progress of your flow will be lost. Now for creating this contact custom field, you have to click on the settings option and click on this contact custom fields option. I am opening this in a new tab. So this is the page where you can create multiple types of contact custom field for your different type of users. It is a user specific parameters for managing contact details like name, emails, tags, countries, etc. When you scroll down, you will see one option is there by the name of plus add more field. When you click on it, it will provide you one field name box where you have to enter the field name here and also write the description in this field description box. As I already created one contact custom field by the name of service type, so I am not creating more. After writing the field name and the description, you have to simply click on the save button. Now we will go back to our flow. Here I set this contact custom field not specifically for the service type. Now I am going to do the setup of 3 more contact custom field nodes for each of these services types. Here I have added, as you can see that I use the same contact custom field in each of these nodes as a service type, but only change the value completely based on the input that I have entered in this enter title box. You also have to make sure that the input you have entered in this enter title box is the same you have to write in this enter value box. At the end, this will help your bot to provide customized message to your users completely based on their selected choice. Now, when my user will select the service type, then my bot will reply to them by asking them their full name. For that, I am adding one ask a question button by dragging it here and going to write a question in this enter message box as please share your full name. For that, I am going to select the contact custom field as full name and the format is text. Next, the number of attempts. Number of attempts is defined as how many times your user will re-attempt the question that you have write in this field. It also means that whenever your user will not provide the response to your bot in the correct format that you were select from this list. For example, here I have selected the format as text, but my user will reply to my bot in the form of number. Then on those type of cases, we have to increase the number of attempts for our user. But make sure that whenever we increase the number of attempts, we have to write the validation message in this enter message box. So here I am giving the number of attempts as 0, so there is no requirement of any validation message. After that, I am going to link all these 4 contact custom field nodes to this question node. Here it is connected. Now when my user will provide me their full name, then my bot will reply to them by asking them their phone number, installation location or city, approximate electricity bill range and the preferred date for inspection. For that, I am going to do the same that I have done here, means I am adding 4 more questions in this flow. The process of adding questions in your flow will be the same. Here I have added where in this question box I ask my user to share their contact contact number. For that, I have selected the contact custom field as contact number and the format as number. You can also enter minimum and maximum value in both of these boxes if you want to. Here I haven't added, and the number of attempts is 0. Moving forward, in this question node, I ask my user to share the installation location. For that, I have selected the contact custom field as location and the format is any. Next, I ask my user to share the electricity bill range, and the contact custom field I select as electricity bill range. And lastly, the preferred inspection date. That's why I have selected the contact custom field as date and the format as date. Now, when all these communications are done, then at last my bot will give one customized request received message to my user, which includes their selected service type from this list, their full name, contact number, their shared approximate bill range, and the location. For that, I am clicking on this messages option, and heading button is text button. By dragging this box here, I'm going to write my respond message in this enter message box. As request received successfully, thank you for reaching out to us. We have received your request with the following details: request summary, name with dollar symbol, full name, date, location, service type, and contact number. As you can see that I have used the dollar symbol before some fields because this is the contact custom field symbol. With the help of this, here in this step, whenever my user will share their full name, then with the help of this contact custom field, not full name, my bot will automatically captures my user's provided response and mention their name in this place. This is same for all the rest of these contact custom fields. In simple words, contact custom fields make data dynamic completely based on the user's input. After that, I will link this circle to this. Now, the next button is contact support. If my users wants the contact details of my business, then they will click on this contact support button. Then my bot will reply to them by sending them the contact details. For that, I will simply click on this circle, dragging a line and selecting the content type as text button. I'm going to write a contact details in this enter message box. Here I have entered and our flow is completed. So basically, this is the final look of our flow for creating an automated WhatsApp chatbot for solar service bookings. After the completion of your flow, you have to click on this button, save button, so that your flow will be saved and updated. Now I am going to test this chatbot to check whether it is working perfectly or not by sending any of these keywords to my WhatsApp account. Let's say I am sending a message as hi. As soon as I send message, immediately you will see the bot replies like this, that hello, welcome to SunPower Solar Solutions. How may I assist you today? With two quick buttons, name as solar services and contact support that we have set it in this step. Let's say I want to view the solar services, so I will click on it. Then you will see the bot replies like this with one option in the form of list. Once I click on it, it will provide me the list of solar services that we ever set it in this list boxes. Let's say I will select the residential solar system. Then it will ask me for my full name that I'm going to share as test user. Once I send the name, next it will ask me for my contact number, so I am sharing one test contact number. Then the area, next the approximate bill range, lastly the date. See, the bot is asking me all the questions that we have written in each of these questions nodes. See, once I send all the details, then I have received one customized summary message from my bot, which dynamically includes my name as a test user that I have shared while communicating with my bot, service type that I have selected from the list as residential solar system, my contact number, date, and the location. This is only made possible with the help of this contact custom field nodes that we were used here and this dollar symbol. So now I think you will better understand the main use of contact custom field. As you can see that the bot is working perfectly and replying to me within a seconds. So if you face any difficulties or you have any questions while creating this flow, then feel free to ask us in the comment section. I have also shared the link of this flow in the description below. You can check it out. If you want us to create a chatbot for any other business, then just comment below. Thank you for watching. So thank you for watching this video. Not only this, you can create multiple types of WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. If you have any doubts, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, then you can text us at forum.pabbly.com. If you want to know the price details about Pabbly Chatflow, then you can visit www.pabbly.com/chatflow #pricing. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe our YouTube channel.